Hi everyone, today I would like to show you my new tattoo project. With my customer we decided we're gonna be doing mythology tattoo sleeve, which is based on mythical female characters. And for this design we're not gonna be using any existing artworks or statues of the mythical female characters. We want to create our own designs from the scratch. Exactly for it we're gonna be looking for a nice photos of nice faces that in Photoshop we're gonna modify into tattoo drawings. I'm gonna take you process of the preparation and process of the tattooing for an inspiration. Maybe for yourself in future you will use some of these ideas how to prepare unique tattoo sleeve. Rest of the sleeve will be filled up with the mythical creatures and some buildings, just to make the nice atmosphere of a mythology all around. So stay with me, I'm gonna take you to a computer desk and I'll show you the process from the start to the end. First step of our preparation is letting customer to decide what characters from mythology he's happy to have. And for our design, we decided that we're gonna be working with Medusa, with Artemis, and with a Siren. And so we've got all the female character choices. We want to use brand new designs. We don't want to use existing designs from internet. So I've asked my customer to look at the photos of nice looking women, and from the selections of his personally favorite choices we decided to use them as a base reference for our drawings. As you can see, if I want somebody who looks like a siren, I want the siren pose in the picture. So from the original picture we drawing our full reference to look like this. And what we need to create is details and features for every single woman to change them to make them look like a siren in this case. In that situation what we needed to do, add some snakes into the hairline. So we're changing her into a Medusa. We're gonna flip the picture on the way because it's gonna be facing other direction on his arm. And in this case, we've got that nice looking woman here. We want to create the forest features and we want to do an arrow because that's aspect of the Artemis. Artemis always is surrounded somewhere with a moon. So we've got little like a moon detail. We've got the wolf in a forest. So we've got all those kind of little details making them look like those mythological characters. And the rest of the sleeve, whenever we're gonna have a gap, we're gonna have a little bit of the ruins, we're gonna have a little bit of some mythical creatures, just to make it look more like a mythology all around. And from that base, we're gonna be start putting them on the skin and we're gonna start tattooing. Okay, we have all our drawings ready. We're gonna be starting this tattoo on the top of the arm. For most customers, it's the easiest place to start with the big project. As you can see, fresh tattoo can be quite red. Redness on the skin is a natural thing. When the tattoos are fresh, the faces can look quite aggressive because of that redness. There is a not natural contrast on the skin. You will see the nice smooth face after a healing. So this is the first stage of the project on the top of the arm. The next stage of this work is gonna be done on inside of the forearm. We're gonna be using our Artemis design. As you can see, the Artemis will be surrounded with a bit of the forest, with some creatures in the forest. Artemis is a goddess of the hunting. That's why we need to make sure all the features are matching with original mythological story. When the tattoo is completed, we always do little touch-ups after a healing to adjust the natural depth in a design. And now you can see that the fresh tattoo is getting red, and on the top of the arm you can see the previous session done a few weeks before is already healed and looking smoother light gray. That's the difference between fresh and healed tattoo. When the tattoo is fully healed, we always need to go back and go over certain contrast just to increase the depth of the tattoo so it will look better in the final result. As we are looking at this sleeve now, we can see we've got two main locations already covered with the tattoo, the top and the bottom of the arm. We have outside part of the forearm ready for a next step, and we're doing mythological creatures. Customers selected from internet ideas for like a phoenix and the minotaur, and that's what we're doing now, making sure this tattoo have that atmosphere of mythology. That's why we need those creatures be around. As you can see again, the difference of the contrast of the healed work on the top and the fresh saturation of the tattoo on the bottom. All we care about in future is that everything need to blend and be healed together. So this is another step. There is a bit of a redness. There are still gaps around this design, which we will be filling in with the next design. For the inside of a bicep, we are using the siren design. We need to make sure, again, we can blend and connect the gaps between existing designs to make seamless flow from one design to another. So part of the forest from a lower forearm will slowly transfer shapes into like underwater leaves and weeds. And as the siren is under the water, we're gonna do some sort of a light shading with some water bubbles around it. Yeah, as you can see, some places on the body can have more redness than other. It's quite often happens that the bicep or top of the shoulder bleed a little bit more. It's just the effect, it's just how body works. As you can see again, there are patches of light gray and the patches of redness on this tattoo because it's a fresh and healed in different places. So this is another step of a tattoo. We doing little gap fillers, we adding some Roman numbers which are personal to my customer. We making sure there is some sort of a storyline in it. Customer can explain each single design, what it means for him. That's what I like about the tattoos, when they have a story. I do care about it, customers do care about it, so yeah, it's a perfect way to do it this way. That's been about 6 months in total of a progress. We was trying to create about 4-hour session each time. That's for most customers is like a perfect balance. We still going over some existing designs to add contrast to them and depth. We want to make sure that after full healing, after a few months later, we will see a perfect depth on a tattoo with the right level of the details. And this is the last part of the video. This is a fully completed healed result. Videos are recorded 2 months after the tattoo session. I hope this video will be a nice inspiration for yourself. And if you like the process of the tattooing and what I show you on this video, please leave me a comment, press like, subscribe, and stay on my channel for future projects that I'm gonna show you again. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.